Okay, happy Saturday, everybody. For those of you guys who've never received this before, basically I do a weekly wrap up. I had been doing it for the Weichert Hoboken office, but now I'm extending it out to the region, where I want to cover what's going on in what's happening in the market really fast. A quick primer: are we bullish or are we bear on a lot of stuff? What price action is looking like currently? And then go over some of the conversations that I've had as I get acclimated to some of what's going on in Jersey City and what those agents are up to. So I'm going to make this really short. My goal is to always keep these between like 10 and 13 minutes. So here we go. Average days on market under contract, Weichert listings, two family, right now is 37 days. That's across the MLS. That is bullish. That is bullish. That is faster than it was 1 month ago. And that is right on par for what it was last year in January, February, which was at one of the best markets that we'd ever seen. So bullish behavior on two families. Condos, 51 days average, still bullish, very close to last year's 49 days, and actually quicker than October's 54 days. So bullish on condos in Hoboken, Jersey City, downtown, North Bergen, Union Cities, Bayonne, so forth. Okay, where's the investment money going right now? Bayonne. Land and investment opportunities from Bayonne make up 90% of the current MLS's Weichert opportunities in those regards. So bullish behavior on land in Bayonne. Okay, anything that can be developed, there's developers out there buying right now. Okay, you guys don't need to be told cash is king. Out of the bidding wars that had happened in the Hoboken market, cash has sent prices parabolic. Okay, so the Weichert Hoboken agents, I think they engaged in 7 bidding wars on condos within Hoboken this past week. And all of those went above list. All of those went with waived appraisals, and cash won almost every single one of those deals. Okay, going as low as like 600K and as high as 1.8 million. So, guys, cash is king in Hoboken right now. I'm sure that's not new information for anybody. And the pricing is high. So bullish behavior on condos in Hoboken. Okay, so where are we watching for price action right now? What am I keeping my eyes on? Albert Nye's 20 Newport unit 1702. Okay, he listed it just over $1 million. I believe the number is $1,049,000. I'm keeping an eye on that as we transition from the winter into a spring market, and I'm going to watch those days on market. That's going to give me a very clear indication on price action on those types of waterfront homes. What am I looking for outside of that in the multifamily realm? It would be Nadir's 210 Nunda Avenue, currently listed at $879. Okay, if I'm looking to see what the price action is going to be like on multifamilies in Jersey City, I'm keeping my eyes on that as it starts to approach the average days on market, which, as we said, is 37. Okay, so those are the two. If I'm out there and I'm talking to buyers and sellers about right now, they're on my radar. One for condos and one for multifamilies. Now, I've had a chance to talk to a bunch of the Jersey City agents, and the conversations have went really well. So I wanted to give you guys a little glimpse into all of that. So one of the things that has interested me the most is that has come up quite a few times is when agents have started the conversation with me in a way that's kind of like, I'm not totally sure what's going on with the company, and I know there have been a lot of changes, and and I'd like to, I'm open to hearing about if these changes are good for me or not. And the reality is that's not an abnormal concern, right? We are in what is essentially we're headed toward a bearish real estate market. So lots of brokerages are making changes. And it is a normal thing for the agents to believe that the changes in a bearish market are not going to have the agent in mind. They're going to have the brokerage in mind. I think one thing that definitely separates us, and I'm going to go into a couple of the details, is that we had done a Reimagine program literally right toward the end of our bullish market. Okay. And one of the major takeaways that the company had coming out of that was the health of the agents and your sales force is the health of the brokerage. Okay. So I think one thing that you guys are going to be quite surprised about is that there's not been any cuts in our company, where we've seen them over and over in other brokerages. But it keeps coming up that there are. So people ask me about, well, there have been so many cuts. And okay, I'd like to see where. Okay, so in Hoboken, if you guys don't know, we made a major move, which increased cost of the office by going from downtown 1 Newark Street to the former Toll Brothers Sales Center in 1101 Hudson Street, okay, which has been an amazing move for us, okay. We did that move because the Weichert Hoboken agents have forced their way into becoming intrinsically entrenched as a luxury brokerage in a luxury market. And this is something I'm very proud of, but the numbers are there. Out of the 8 fastest growing agents on the Hudson County MLS, and the best part about information coming from the MLS is it can be verified by anybody. Okay, so if you don't believe this is true, send it to another broker and let them just tell you if it's true or not. Of the 8 fastest growing agents on the Hudson County MLS in volume of sales and units, 4 of those agents are Weichert Realtors agents. Okay, that's Anthony Vitrano, Albert Nye, Dina Jabara, Anthony Iamello. Okay, and that's something I'm extremely proud of in Hoboken, that when you look at fast growing agents in the luxury market, it's us, right? Now, it's not really a surprise. If you look at luxury sales in Hoboken and downtown Jersey City, luxury new construction has been Weichert's strong suit for a long time, right? If we look at 99 Hudson, the overwhelming majority, or the agent that sold the most homes there was a Weichert agent as new construction, Rebecca Fu. She's no longer with the company, but the overwhelming amount of her deals in that building happened when she was. If we look at Park and Shore, another luxury new construction, the agents with the most sales in that community are Albert Nye and Anthony Vitrano, okay, both Weichert Realtors. And then Hoboken hasn't had a lot of luxury new construction recently, but Wonder Lofts, those of you guys that are familiar with the Wonder Lofts, that's the main one. And the number 1 sales agent, the agent that has sold the most units in Wonder Lofts, is Anthony Vitrano. So we have been blessed to basically, if you look at any luxury community that is in existence right now, they are very familiar with Weichert agents walking in the door and selling their inventory, more so than anybody else. So big kudos to those agents that have gotten that done. Also, really quick, only brokerage to gain market share, only brokerage that has been in existence since pre-2018 to gain market share, okay, in most of its footprint. So Bayonne and Hoboken office have both gained market share from 2018 to 2022. Now, some brokerages have gained tons of market share because they didn't exist before 2018. So they're going from 0 to whatever, right? 300, 400% increase. But for anyone that's been around before 2018, we're the one. We've done it. So great job. I wanted to do a really quick catch up on why we're seeing why 4 of the fastest growing 8. And by the way, no other brokerage had more than 1, although Liberty almost did. Liberty did have number 9 and number 9. So they would have had 2 if I did the top 9, but obviously top 8 because we have 4 in the top 8. What's been the difference? And I'll tell you this: it's professional coaching. Weichert Realtors has made a major change recently. Some of you guys probably are aware that a lot of the managers, there's been a big turnover in management and within the company. And what the organization is very focused on is having brokers that have professional coaching backgrounds, whether it's Mike Ferry organization, Tom Ferry, Kevin Ward's Yes Masters, Brandon Mulrennan's Reverse Selling, any, peak producers with the Buffini team. And they've leaned heavily in that direction. What the company is very cognizant of is that a more coach sales force with more professional development, they're going to sell more homes. And agents that are selling more homes and doing higher dollar volume tend to be happier agents. Surprise, surprise. Who would have saw that coming? When I took over Weichert Hoboken in 2019, I had 0 agents in professional development or coaching programs. Now, all 4 of those agents that I have listed, they're all with professional coaches outside of the office. And then I run my Daily Dominator and my Market Dominator programs inside. So just want to put that out there. We've also seen this turnover in Bayonne, where we've gotten a lot of agents excited about professional coaching. Okay. And we're excited to be bringing this mindset to Jersey City. Okay. Because the agents that are in it, the agents that are taking part, I'll give you guys just a brief thing. We just did Market Dominator in the Jersey City offices, okay? But we've run these in Hoboken and Bayonne. Those names that I mentioned in Hoboken, they have all been through Market Dominator. If you take the agents that attend Market Dominator and you take the agents that do not attend Market Dominator and you look at their sales growth over the course of a year, it was over 350% different between those who attended Market Dominator and those that didn't. So, you know, kudos. There's a reason for it, right? Teaching agents how to set a goal, how to track a goal, what is the actual relevant KPI to that goal, the key performance indicators, okay? I'm not a big fan of all these big planning day exercises where people come up with an entire business plan in 2 hours, but there's no real ability to coach in that direction. So kudos to those that showed up for Market Dominator in Jersey City. I look forward to seeing your results. What else did I want to cover? You know, another thing that had come up in a couple of my meetings is, was Weichert preparing itself for a resale? So this is wild. If you believe that there's still venture capital money out there to purchase real estate brokerages, I mean, Weichert will probably love to hear that, and Compass and everybody else. But that's not there, right? The VC is not aimed at picking up real estate brokerages anymore. That's just not realistic. And the companies that have relied on venture capital, well, the capital is not there, right? We're starting to see that. Read The Real Deal. You know, pick up a copy of The Real Deal over the last couple months, and you could see which companies are struggling because that inflow of capital has kind of evaporated. You know, so yeah. But we have been able to continue to spend in this crazy environment. Bear market, headed toward a bear market, but we're still spending. The My Market Center rollout was a huge move from a company. If you look at the marketing initiatives that a lot of people, technology-based marketing initiatives that a lot of the companies were working on in 2020 and 2021, they have all been scrapped. They've all been scrapped. If you're not sure about that, contact your friend with another brokerage and see what software they've released to make a difference this year, or what they have on the what is planned for rollout this year, and it's 0, which is normal. I'm not going to hate on that, right? But we were able to still do it. So the My Market Center rollout, I hope you guys are making great use of that. And then one last thing before we wrap is one thing that in Hoboken was very important to me. I've talked about this at Market Dominator, and I talked about this a little in my first video to the community. Is having a unified wealth building program across our region. So in Weichert Hoboken, you guys might like to hear this. Weichert Hoboken agents from the year 2020 to now have opened up property management companies, multiple ones, 2, and we're about to have our 3rd. A Weichert agent has opened his own title company. Another Weichert agent has partnered in a branch mortgage organization where she will receive referral fees based on her own mortgage brand. And listen, it's great that we have all this stuff out of a box as a brokerage, right? We have title, we have insurance, and we have mortgage. But if you could have your own, that's even better. Okay, and that's a big part of making money in the real estate industry. Far too many agents and far too many brokerages are just, all they care about is their agents bringing in more commission. To me, that is an old concept. It has no place in modern real estate for an agent. Your goal should be to build wealth through real estate. And Weichert Hoboken agents, we have started to do that in a big way. Weichert Hoboken agents have invested in over $22 million worth of real estate projects in the past 2 years. Okay. And Weichert Hoboken agents have purchased 22 doors in the past 2 years, right? So 20, so, 3 families, 3 doors, a condo is 1, 22 doors. And I think as that's becoming a very big part, so it's not happening just on accident. We have a WhatsApp group. We have meetings with me to set how much money an agent wants to get invested into real estate for the year, what type of returns are out there at that money amount. Okay. And that's all across the board. Weichert Hoboken agents have invested hard money into real estate projects. Think about it this way. You could go out there and buy a 2-family right now. Okay. Retail that you're going to get about 6.1% cap on. You can buy it off market, maybe get closer to a 7.2% cap on it. Or you could take that same amount of money and lend it to somebody else to go buy their real estate project. Okay. It's still wrapped up. The collateral is still real estate, right? You still have a position on the lien based on real estate, but instead of getting 6% or maybe 7.2%, you're getting 10.5%, right? Hard money's bringing in 10.5, 11 with the latest rate hike. Latest rate hike, those of you guys that weren't sure, 25 basis points, bullish. Bullish. It's a hike. Hikes aren't bullish by nature, but 25% basis point hike is bullish. Okay. I don't believe we're going to see that over and over and over again. So great news there. I would love the idea of bringing Jersey City agents into our little wealth group where, you have an idea of how much you want to get invested. The broker helps you aim toward KPI for that kind of investment, points you in the right direction of investment opportunities. In Hoboken, we have a WhatsApp group that is open to anybody to do that. And I'd like to see that WhatsApp group grow across the region where more people are buying real estate, more people are investing extra money in real estate, and more of you guys are generating wealth out of real estate and not just commissions. Anyway, guys, this went longer than I expected it to. I apologize. Just wanted to let you guys know some of the stuff that I'm very excited about with Weichert. I think company-wise, look, to me, a broker is a broker, right? Yellow broker, black broker, red broker, blue broker. You don't make any money if you go from yellow broker to blue broker, if you go from red broker to yellow broker, right? You don't make any more money. It's your energy and effort. The only thing a brokerage is the people that you're around, the people that are pushing you to do more, the people that are bringing opportunities to you and that are motivating you to be better. I'm excited about us doing that across the entire region. I'm a little more hands-on probably than vice presidents have been historically in the region. I'm excited about taking the journey with you all. Okay, I feel like that's what we're doing for 2023, 2024. We're on a journey together. That journey is to build wealth for ourselves and our family, have a better life, and use real estate brokering and real estate opportunities to live that better life. And I'm right there in the same boat with you guys. I'm only a phone call away for anybody in my region, okay? And you want to do breakfast, you want to do lunch, you want to do dinner, you want to do cigars, you want to do, I don't know, you want to take me bowling or in a canoe, let's do it. I'm one phone call away, but I'm so excited. Thank you for the agents that have taken my calls lately. And, it's funny, like I said, to start off so many conversations where it's like, I'm not sure about the direction of the company, but then by the end of the conversation, they're like, wow, I'm totally invigorated as to what's happening. And we had no idea that this kind of stuff was happening across the region. We feel like we were in a bubble that wasn't participating. And my arms are wide open. Welcome into the bubble. So anyway, thanks a ton, guys. I'm excited to take the journey with you. Enjoy the balance of your weekend and take care.